Alright, in today's review, I'll be reviewing the Qiyi Big Sail. Now, this Qiyi Big Sail is a 3x3 from Qiyi that is named Big Sail because it uses the mechanism of the Qiyi sail, which I don't have, but I have the other 3x3 that uses that same exact mechanism, which is the Qiyi Dimensions Cube. But I'll be comparing this to the Dimensions Cube a little later on in the video. This is a 6.8 centimeter cube or 68 millimeter cube, which is the same size as a standard 6x6, which I have a standard 6x6 right here. And this 6x6 is the Shengshao 6x6 version 1. Alright. So as you can see, it's roughly the same size. Yeah. So that means if you bandage up a regular 6x6 into a 3x3, you would get a 3x3 that looks a lot like this. How does it compare to size-wise to a normal standard 3x3? It's about this big, which is not too big. Not too much bigger than normal. Turning-wise, fantastic. Now I have this on a looser tension, which it's loose in the fact that it's not really tight, and when you're taking out a piece, it's relatively easy. And watch what happens when I do this. It just turns so smoothly. Yeah, it turns smoothly. Corner cuts on it are phenomenal. Reverse corner cutting about there. Yeah. Mechanism wise, it uses a really basic mechanism. Nothing super complicated like the Valkyrie or the Thunderclap or the X-Men Tornado, something like that. So as you can see from the inside there, pretty basic. Corner looking like this. Edges looking like this. Yeah. And how does it compare to the Dimensions Cube? Well, it uses exactly the same mechanism. Or relatively close mechanism. And as you can see from the internal, from the core there, there's exactly the same. The edges are the same. Corners almost exactly the same. Yeah. But it's still the same piece shape. No. And now, price range. This thing retails for around $8 or so. Like $5 to $8. But I actually got this at the competition last weekend in Nashville. Not this past weekend, but the weekend after this last weekend. So when I was in Nashville for the competition, on March 11th, that's when I bought this. And I bought it for $10, which is decent. Not too much overpriced from what this retails for. But it's still a good enough price. Stickers on it are your standard, Qiyi Mo Fengzi YJ Moi stickers, the half-white shade, that the stickers are really durable on it. Don't even chip that easily, or even peel that easily. And since this is a big 3x3, I wouldn't really see this 3x3 as being someone's main 3x3, but it's like a good novelty 3x3. Sort of like this. Why is it crazy for 3x3? But it's a big 3x3 that's bigger than your standard regular 3x3. But isn't really that practical for optimized speed solving. Although it's good turning, but not something that I would consider being one of those 3x3 that I would speed solve with all the time. And do like average of 1,000 or something like that. But this Qiyi 3x3 is a decent, good 3x3. It's a good novelty 3x3. As in like, it's bigger than normal, but then again, it's not like one of those cheap generic 3x3 that you find at the dollar store, party store, or whatever, that utilizes this size. Like for say example, this Christmas 3x3. This Christmas 3x3 is a little bit bigger than the Qiyi 3x3, the Big Sail. And this one has cheap stickers and plus cheap plastic. It's where it can break easily. And when I first got this Christmas cube, it turned like crap. Yeah. But since I looped it, it's a bit better. But overall, the Qiyi 3x3 is a good collection item. And it's a highly recommended 3x3 that is good enough to be bought for novelty purposes and be sold every now and then. And it's also, in my opinion, one of those good puzzles to mod with. Cause, like, let's say this, you're actually building something like, let's say, a bandage cube, or a fisher cube, or a barrel, or even a ball. This would be a good puzzle to work with. Although it's bigger than normal 3x3, but it would be an acceptable 3x3 because the pieces are like durably built and stuff like that. And this is one of those great examples of showing that you can take an existing mechanism and scale it up or down to a certain size and still utilize it the same exact mechanism without any consequences or any downside effects to it. Upscaling a mechanism, like for say, taking the original regular Rubik's brand 3x3 mechanism that has this edge shape, is no big brainer, no big deal for scaling upward, but scaling downward, that's a little bit trickier. Yeah. But anyway, I highly recommend this, and there's one plan that I have for this Qiyi Sail 3x3. That mod that I'm going to do to it is going to be sometime in the future when I actually have time to do it. And also when I have the appropriate materials for it. Because what I'm planning on doing to this is extending this 3x3 into a giant 3x3 that would be roughly around 20 centimeters big and each of the individual 26 cubing that's on the outside of it would be around the same size as this 3x3. So that's going to be big 3x3. And it's going to be the biggest one that I would own. Yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out what to use for the boxes, for the cubing that are on the outside. And I already have a plan of how to build it. It's going to be working exactly like Tony Fisher's world's largest 3x3, where he took rods or pipe or something like that and used it to extend the pieces, like for say, using this pen and putting it on like the center edge and stuff to make it a spider core arm, so that once he puts the other cube, the outside cubing on it, it forms a normal 3x3. It's sort of like taking a look at how the centers on 3x3 work. How there's that center stem and then the center itself. So what you have there is the center stem and stuff like that, and it also works like the big cubes where the corners have that long corner stem in that sort of fashion. So yeah, anyway, this is good recommended 3x3. I highly recommend buying it.